What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Dauntless Outdoors. In today's episode, I'm rolling back some older footage. Sadly, we've had some pretty terrible conditions where we're diving out of recently. As you can hear, if you listen for a second, pretty terrible conditions, but we're doing our best. Throughout this weekend, I've had 12-foot seas and some 8-footers and stuff like that, so we couldn't get out. But we're trying our hardest here, and we're gonna keep trucking along. But we do have some extra footage of episode 16, I think 8 minutes or so, that I'll roll here in a second. But I can pop the weather conditions up on the screen for you. If you want to pause, you can look at that. But it's been pretty terrible around here. In the upcoming episodes, we're gonna do some gear reviews, stuff like that, just trying to get by. But we're gonna go dive the Skyway throughout the weeks, hoping to get some decent weather conditions. Viz will probably be pretty bad, but we're gonna make it happen. And we really appreciate you guys tuning in. If you haven't already, make sure you drop a comment, a like, and a subscribe. But catch you guys in the next one. So after that, we changed spots. This is a clip of Ben's. He's going down. These are some tanks. It's pretty cool area over here. And as you see, as soon as he looks under there, there's a ton of gags. This is the first tank that we dove, and there's a solid 10 to 11 legal gags up under there. Ben just shot 2. Both of them are legal, and sadly gets the one, but the other one pulls off. And sadly, he didn't seal the deal on both of them. He goes and checks out there, but it had already swam off. So we kept moving. There's a good bit of tanks out there, and as you see, this is another clip of Ben. He's going down, checking out up under this tank, and as soon as he looks under there, he was ready and takes a shot on a pretty good gag. He finally filled out his limit for the day, and great way to start the day for Ben. So after Ben got that gag, we kind of just dove around on those tanks a little bit and just headed in after that. We weren't seeing a ton there, but this is the next day now, and this is another clip of Jesse. He's just staying calm, swimming around, checking out up under some pilings and stuff. We're now on like bridge spans and all that. And as you see here, looks to the left, and a hoss of a gag is just sitting there. Waits, gets a nice shot, and smokes him. I'll let you guys watch the rest of this clip. It's pretty cool here. But we did end up having to get another retrieval dive on this fish. So Jesse comes up to the surface, Kong goes down. Sadly, his GoPro wasn't on. So there's the fish form for that, like a count gag. And after that, I head on down to the bottom. This here is me just checking out the area, and kind of just let you guys watch from here on out. It's pretty silted up, and the shaft was pretty far under there. The gag just pulled it up under there, but let you guys watch.
So the dive previous to this, I had just missed a shot on a cobia that was trailing a shark. So I'm kind of just patrolling around the top of these artificial reefs, pretty high up in the water column, hoping to bump back into that shark. He was pretty loaded with cobia. He had probably 3 or 4 legal ones on him and a bunch of other little ones, so lots of options. And So as I'm coming through here, I'm looking around, looking behind me, and a gag just kind of spooks out and sits there and stares at me. He's a pretty solid gag, so I was down there anyways, took the shot on him, and I barely spined him there. As you can see, he's not okay. But I just start pulling him up, and as I'm coming up, Jesse goes down just to secure that fish, just to make sure. Pretty solid buddy diving right there. And yeah, I waved the boat to come over, and that was that.
So Colin just secured that pretty nice gag there, and we're back to these pilings, and as you see here, Ben's just swimming around, going up under these. Not the best idea if you're not a pretty experienced diver, but we're all being pretty safe, kind of buddy diving, and as you see, Ben takes a shot on a nice gag. He was completely unaware that Ben was even there, passes his gun under the piling, and Ben goes over, grabs his gun, makes sure he's all safe, not tangled up in anything, and he heads up to the surface just to deal with it the next dive, because he knows he got a pretty good shot on that fish. So Ben heads back down, and as you see, there's a shark right there. He's kind of really expecting problems. He should have just got another person to come over there and help him get this fish to the surface. The shark spooks out. Kind of thought it was going to be over, but sadly he comes back around and comes right up on him.
Shark! Shark!
So as you see here, there's a ton of sharks going around, and there's just some cobia trailing behind them. Take the shot on them, and the rest is history.
Shoot again!
So after that, we moved on. This here is Ben's second gag of the day. He's going down, checking these pipes, and pretty big gag right there. Surprisingly, it didn't bolt as soon as he pulled up in there, but gag kind of just slowed down and laid down. So Ben lined up, took a nice shot, and secured another nice gag. So this here is Jesse's clip of the day, and it's the last clip of the whole trip here. If you guys haven't already, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, comment what we could do better. Jesse gets a really nice shot on this. I think it ended up being a 14 and a half pound gag, and freaks out. The shot's not all the way through it, so Jesse stays on top of it, pushing it down to the sand, and secures a really nice fish here. Gabe helped him out as soon as he got this fish, and great teamwork, great buddy diving. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, make sure to drop a subscribe.